From fabulous Las Vegas, Nevada, it's Casino Secrets with Vegas Vic and Ziggy.
Hello, I'm Vegas Vic. Welcome to the continuation of our recent Periscope broadcast.
Okay, Ziggy, so do we have
a
a
story
question?
from your book, the $25 minute? We're gonna go with the craps theme.
Okay.
25. I think this was your story.
Oh, it's my story.
$25 put down,
Right.
and you kept rolling.
Yeah, this was a story of my one of my first times in Las Vegas. It was long before I learned how to play the game, and I was a novice. I was stupid and I was young, and so I walked up to a $25 craps table at the Hilton in Las Vegas, which was the International where Elvis performed, and it's now called the Westgate, I think. And so I went to play craps, and they told me to put a chip down on the pass line, and which is, if you know how to play craps, that's you betting with the shooter. And and I kept rolling the dice, and and they kept giving me chips and giving me money, and I kept putting the $25 chip on the line. And nobody ever explained to me at that time, and I didn't know that what you're supposed to do is like the story of the sailor at the Desert Inn, that you're supposed to be able to put, more chips, put another chips there, make it $50 and $75 and $100, and keep progressing as you're winning. Anyway, I held the dice, I think, for about an hour, and all of a sudden there was this crowd of people, and there were people behind, they were passing money 4 deep, and everybody was yelling and screaming, and we were all having a great time. I was getting free drinks, I was getting myself all boozed up, and in the end, I think I won about $700 on the table, lost $2.5 million. And I was so stupid that I didn't know that I was supposed to press the bets, and I was supposed to bet the numbers, and all this other stuff that I now know. I wrote a whole book on craps called Powerful Profits from Craps, so I know that now, but back then I didn't know anything of this. Anyway, to cut a long story short, a little bit later on, a fellow came up to me and gave me a set of keys and an envelope, and it was $25,000, and he said, "You've been upgraded to a suite, go over there." And when I walked in, there was this beautiful buxom blonde, and she says, "I come with the room." Apparently I had made so much money for these gamblers over there that they decided to give me a tip, because they realized that I was so stupid I didn't make the maximum that I could out of the table. Oh yes, this is the book. Gambling Legends, True Stories, and Amazing Facts. And these stories are not just about me, they're about other historical figures as well as other major gamblers like Kerry Packer and other places. Okay, Ziggy, you have a question?
Always tell them what your website is, and it's in the title of the broadcast.
Ah, okay, my website, where you can learn more about this book, Gambling Legends, True Stories, and Amazing Facts. It's morecasinodeals.com.
Talk about, stay with the craps.
Stay with the craps, okay.
Talk about the woman who got naked at the craps table.
the naked blonde at the craps
Naked
table.
blonde, yes.
Okay. That's another wonderful story. Again, most of the action like this that I talk about happens late at night in Las Vegas, because most of the real gamblers and characters come out, sometime after 11, and they're usually done by 7 in the morning. Excuse me. So on this particular occasion, I was sitting at a blackjack table. I think it was about 3 o'clock in the morning. And from the corner of my eye, I saw this really beautiful blonde girl, and she was having this kind of a silky, slinky dress with little straps, and she wasn't wearing any bra, so she was walking around, and she was bouncing everywhere, and these big, beautiful eyes. Well, that's the best way to describe big, beautiful, bouncing eyes. 2 of them. And so she was coming up to, she was carrying this handbag, beautiful, obviously designer stuff and things like that. She walks up to the craps table. Now, at that hour, the craps table only had, 2 dealers, because one that acted as the boxman and did the chips, and the other one the stickman. Anyway, so she walks up to the craps table, and as she stands there, she puts $10,000 on the line, and she slips the straps off, and the dress drops, and she's stark naked. I mean, a gorgeous-looking girl. And of course, the craps dealers, their jaws dropped, and no, you know, they're drooling all over. And she says to them in a Southern Belle accent, which I can't do, but she said something like, your boys don't mind if I play naked, do you? Because she said, I feel much better and luckier if I play naked. And the guys just go, uh-huh. So they give her the dice. She takes the dice. She throws them to the other side of the table, starts jumping up and down, and her beautiful bouncing eyes are bouncing all over the place. And the craps dealers are just drooling, and she's screaming, I won, I won, I won, I won. So they pick up $10,000 in chips, and they put it, you know, beside her bed, and she scoops up her $10,000 in cash, plus the $10,000 in chips, puts it into her purse, pulls up her dress, and says, y'all, thank you very much, see you next time, and she slinks off over the other side. And after she disappears, one of the dealers turns to the others and says, what did she roll, anyway? And the other guy says, I thought you was watching the dice. So, anyway, they didn't know what she rolled, but they paid her off anyway. So it's another one of those stories. Okay, Ziggy.
Hello, Vegas Vic back again. Thank you very much for watching our program. Please don't forget to subscribe to our channel. It's very easy. Just click the subscribe button on your screen. It only takes a second, and then you'll be notified every time we post a video. You can also follow me on Twitter. My handle is @GamingAuthor. So until next time, I'll see you soon. So long.